world is upside down. We are going through the worst public health crisis since the 1918 Spanish flu pandemic. That pandemic infected a third of the world's population, 500 million people. 50 million people died. This pandemic is more than just a public health crisis, it's a public information crisis. As the novel coronavirus has spread throughout our populations, a different virus is spreading throughout social media. An outbreak of misinformation, disinformation, distortion of facts runs rampant through our news feeds and has infected the world's consciousness. The world has faced and overcome many pandemics before, but never in this information climate, where data, good, bad, even malicious, can ping around the world at the speed of light, instantly reaching billions. And confined to our homes, we rely on social media now than ever before. In February, the World Health Organization declared an infodemic, or an overabundance of information. Some of it accurate, but most of it not. This manipulation of facts serves politically motivated bad actors who ignore the important role that facts play in the creation of a stable, well-informed, well-educated society. So unless we can drill down to the bedrock of truth of how this crisis is actually affecting us, we will not be able to solve it. So where can we go to in times like these when good information is a matter of life, death, and sanity? When in the past have we faced a challenge of this magnitude? In 1987, spurred by the 1986 Chernobyl nuclear disaster and the flood of fake news from the Soviet Union that followed, World Information Transfer, or WIT, was formed as a non-for-profit, non-governmental organization. Its mission was to address the health and environmental challenges created by this inaccurate information. WIT has general consultative status with the United Nations Economic and Social Council Division.
The first international conference was supported by the government of Ukraine and was chaired by Dr. Christine Durbach.
Should such a crisis like Chernobyl ever happen again, WIT's mandate is to provide accurate, reliable, and timely information to the public. So here we are in the midst of a new human crisis, but with global dimensions we could have hardly imagined before. We in the West are making our way through the new kind of trauma we've previously only seen play out in TV, movie, drama, and fiction, and newscasts from far corners of the world. Now we know the world is smaller and more interconnected than ever before. But today we also know that we truly are all in this together. That is why the World Information Transfer is launching the WIT Misinformation series, where each week we call out dangerous misinformation that's circulating on news feeds and redirect audiences to scientifically verified information that promotes the United Nations Global Framework for Sustainable Development and SDGs. You can check us out on Twitter at WorldInfo1987 or at worldinfo.org. This is Jessica Williamson, and we'll see you there.